The McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle, an American twin-engine, all-weather fighter aircraft designed by McDonnell Douglas, now part of Boeing. Following reviews of proposals, the United States Air Force USAF selected McDonnell Douglas's design in 1969 to meet the service's need for a dedicated air superiority fighter. The Eagle first flew in July 1972 and entered service in 1976. The F-15 is no doubt one of, or the best multi-role fighter in history. It has 104 kills and 0 losses. There are multiple variants worldwide. Like I said before, the Eagle has been exported to many countries, including Israel, Japan, and Saudi Arabia. Although the F-15 was originally envisioned as a pure air superiority fighter, its design included a secondary ground attack capability that was largely unused. It proved flexible enough that an improved all-weather strike derivative, the F-15 Strike Eagle, was later developed, entered service in 1989, and has been exported to several nations. Several additional F-15 variants have been produced. The USAF had planned to replace all of its air superiority F-15s with the F-22 Raptor by the 2010s, but the severely reduced F-22 procurement forced the service to operate some F-15C/Ds until 2026 and replace them with newly built F-15X Eagle II in order to retain adequate number of air superiority fighters. The F-15 Strike Eagle is expected to continue operating in the USAF into the 2030s. The F-15 has an all-metal semi-monocoque fuselage with a large cantilever, shoulder-mounted wing. The wing planform of the F-15 suggests a modified crop delta shape with a leading-edge sweep-back angle of 45. Ailerons and a simple high-lift flap are located on the trailing edge. No leading-edge maneuvering flaps are used. This complication was avoided by the combination of low wing loading and fixed leading-edge conical camber that varies with spanwise position along the wing. Airfoil thickness ratios vary from 6% at the root to 3% at the tip. The F-15's maneuverability is derived from low wing loading weight-to-wing area ratio with a high thrust-to-weight ratio, enabling the aircraft to turn tightly without losing airspeed. The F-15 can climb to 30,000 feet, 9,100 meters in around 60 seconds. At certain speeds, the dynamic thrust output of the dual engines is greater than the aircraft's combat weight and drag, so it has the ability to accelerate vertically. The weapons and flight control systems are designed so that one person can safely and effectively perform air-to-air combat. The A and C models are single-seat variants. These were the main air superiority versions produced. B and D models add a second seat behind the pilot for training, although they are also fully combat capable. E models use the second seat for a weapon systems officer. Visibly, the F-15 has a unique feature we other modern fighter aircraft. It does not have the distinctive turkey feather aerodynamic exhaust pedals covering its engine nozzles. Following problems during development of its exhaust pedal design, including dislodgement during flight, the decision was made to remove them, resulting in a 3% aerodynamic drag increase. The F-15 was shown to be capable of controlled flight, with only one wing after an Israeli F-15D suffered a mid-air collision with an A-4 Skyhawk that removed most of the right wing in the 1983 negative mid-air collision. While the A-4 was instantly disintegrated with the pilot being automatically ejected, the F-15 was sent into an uncontrollable roll. Through the application of full afterburner, as well as a landing at twice the normal speed, pilot Zivi Nedivi managed to land successfully at Raymond Air Base. Subsequent wind tunnel tests on a one-wing model confirmed that controllable flight was only possible within a very limited speed range of plus 20 knots and angle of attack variation of plus 20 degrees. The event resulted in research into damage adaptive technology and a system called Intelligent Flight Control System. A multi-mission avionics system includes a head-up display HUD, advanced radar, and AS and 109 inertial guidance system, flight instruments, ultra-high-frequency communications, and tactical air navigation system and instrument landing system receivers. It also has an internally mounted, tactical electronic warfare system, identification friend or foe system, an electronic countermeasures suite, and a central digital computer. A variety of air-to-air weaponry can be carried by the F-15. An automated weapon system enables the pilot to release weapons effectively and safely, using the head-up display and the avionics and weapons controls located on the engine throttles or control stick. When the pilot changes from one weapon system to another, visual guidance for the selected weapon automatically appears on the head-up display. The Eagle can be armed with combinations of 4 different air-to-air weapons: AIM-7F, M Sparrow missiles, or AIM-1 to OMRAAM advanced medium-range air-to-air missiles on its lower fuselage corners, AIM-9L, M Sidewinder, or AIM-1 to OMRAAM missiles on 2 pylons under the wings, and an internal 20mm 0.79 in M61 Vulcan Gatling gun in the right wing root. Radar: Israeli Air Force F-15 Eagle fighters overflying Auschwitz concentration camp, 2003. The first kill by an F-15 was scored by Israeli Air Force IEF ace Moshe Melnik in 1979. During IEF raids against Palestinian factions in Lebanon in 1979–1981, F-15Is reportedly downed 13 Syrian MiG-21s and Syrian MiG-25s. The flight that F-15 pilot destroyed a satellite involved a retired P-78-1 solar observatory satellite in a 345-mile (555 kilometers) orbit, which was destroyed by kinetic energy. The pilot, USAF Major Wilbert D. Doug Pearson, became the only pilot to destroy a satellite. The ACE-AT program involved 5 test launches. The program was officially terminated in 1988. As some may know, the F-15 has advanced variants for the US and other countries like Saudi Arabia and the UAE. Some variants include the F-15 Advanced Eagle, further development of the F-15E with revised wing structure and digital fly-by-wire, and is the basis for the F-15SA, F-15QA, F-15EX, and other variants. Current production baseline. In summary, the F-15 is a very successful fighter and has been feared for many years. The F-15EX is planned to carry on the F-15's legendary legacy.